So if you're broke or low on money, instead of going to therapy or taking out some lady that you've never met before and spending hundreds of dollars, do what we do. Buy junk for yourself to make yourself feel better. It's cathartic. Get yourself little things like a giant gift box.
Yeah.
Covered in watermarks.
What is that?
From a stock photo
It's the
website.
worst. How is this? This is like off center and stuff. What happened?
It's great. I love it.
Is this broken? What's going on? This
so
is
Max,
weird.
what are some cool things that you bought yourself this year?
Okay,
I'm not asking you what you bought anybody else. I don't care about them. I care about you.
Yeah, no, it's all about me, baby.
It's all about me.
No, it's a great way to get presents in the mail. I ordered this thing a while ago. I think I actually pre-ordered this. I was on Amazon. And I ordered this cool Boba Fett figure, right?
Yeah.
And I collect a lot of Boba Fetts. I'm real big on the Boba Fetts. Thing about this is I ordered it without really reading the description too closely, and I didn't realize that it is in fact a model kit.
Right.
This is a box that came in. It's a 1/12 scale Bandai plastic model kit.
But he's posable.
He's posable.
Interesting.
The thing is, this is basically a Gundam model, but it's Boba Fett.
Yeah.
So he's fully articulated. He's got all these bendy joints. This is him unpainted. This is how he is. I just put him together and put stickers on. Normally, I'm really big into like painting models. Like I like to prime them and sand them and do all the really tedious stuff.
Now, how do you do that? That's just like you get just layers of paint and then you go in there and just add kind of like grime around the joints and
there's
where it looks
There's a lot to go on.
You should make a video showing us someday.
That's a long video. But basically, this guy, I think part of him just broke off there because he's got fancy little delicate parts. But like I put this together over the course of an afternoon. It was one of the most fun like model builds I've ever done because like I love building Gundam models. I love these they're all snap together. If you've never done one, they're super easy.
Yep.
It's just like a kind of a slightly more permanent Lego set.
Do you have to use glue for any of it?
No glue.
No.
And then all the details are just stickers, and everything else is pre-colored. So like, I'm just like, this is what it looks like pretty much out of the box assembled.
So I actually made the same mistake, which actually turned out to be a good thing. Last year, I tried to buy an AT-ST chicken walker from Return of the Jedi from my desk here at IGN. I've actually had it on a set a bunch of times. Not this one. This is the old Kenner one. And I bought the same thing where I was like, oh crap, is this a model kit? And I was like, I'm in way over my head because I don't usually build those. But it turned out to be a really fun build, and I put it all together, so it was good.
Yeah, they've also got they got Darth Vaders and Stormtroopers and
so
stuff.
So how much did this run you?
I think it was about 30 or 40 bucks.
Sweet.
I might even be overestimating there. It was not stupidly expensive. So
now, if you like Star Wars figures, one of the series I've been geeking on is the Black Series, and they've been making them for a while now. They're even making them for Episode 7. So this is the Guavian Enforcer. You saw him for like a half a second with the Kanji Club in Episode 7, bum rushing the Millennium Falcon.
He's just Space Deadpool.
Space Deadpool is a good way to call him.
Here, look at that.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they look like brothers there. So I like this set a lot because I'm not super wild about the new Star Wars figures they're making, the sort of like 3 3/4 inch ones. But these guys are very high quality and they're about 20 bucks each. I really love this Darth Vader for 20 bucks, especially because as you can see here, get that nasty little face. Get that dirty face.
Now, is that one still easy to find? These guys are like the earlier ones are sort of hard to track down.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to track down, but I use a shout out to these guys again. There's a subreddit about Star Wars collecting called Star Wars Collecting. You can go check it out, and they post really cool stuff all the time about where to find their stuff. Yeah, this is another one here.
I got this one for I think 15 bucks. It was on some random clearance, and it was it's a
good
real
deal.
Fun toy.
And to round it off with Star Wars toys, we have a couple extra here. I've been realizing that eBay is really awesome for just finding stuff you missed or that you. Now, I'm not big on the prequels, but I love Watto as a character, as an idea. He's a terrible dude, but whatever. And he comes with this little iPad that he can make deals on and stuff like that.
I got an Admiral Akbar figure that has an iPad and what looks like a vape pen. So he's just sort of like a regular person in 2016, just vaping some.
You got even more toys over there. What's this?
So you mentioned eBay. People kind of, I think there's a misconception that old stuff is automatically expensive. I don't know if anybody remembers these, the Penguin Commandos from Batman Returns.
Yeah.
That are kind of great because they were just Stan Winston penguins with like missile launchers. That's awesome. Look at that, all this stuff on the back. They got Michael Keaton toys. I got this for like, I think maybe 10 bucks, which is actually cheaper than most regular action figures nowadays. And it's
still
got,
in the package too.
It's got like beautiful, like you can't really see it because how the camera is because we're doing that, but it's got really beautiful like illustration on there. Like this was before everything was made with CG, and it was like you can tell this was somebody with like colored pencils and an airbrush.
Which is weird because I was collecting Batman toys since the first Michael Keaton Batman movie, and back then you could only get the first set had Batman. It had the Joker, and it had Bob the Goon. That was your big, like, villain guy. Now, they made different versions of Batman like they always do. But with Batman Returns, they're like, we're going to get it right this time. We're going to do all these figures. And, like, in the first wave, they're like, we're doing penguins. I've been kind of geeking out on old school games recently. I got kind of back into retro games a little. So these are actually ones I got from the store Mandarake in Japan. In Tokyo. I'm going back in a few months. If you've read at all about Super Potato or the retro game sort of drought in Tokyo, it's people like me who are creating this drought. We go to Tokyo, we buy box games, and then we keep them on our desks and we don't open them because the art is so gorgeous. It's super cool. So I really love this stuff. And lastly, if you're a reader but you hate words.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Books. Books are awesome. Max and I are both really into these right now. These are the visual dictionaries. They make them for every Star Wars movie except for the original trilogy. For some reason, they put all 3 in one. But they just made one for The Force Awakens. If you want to see all like high-res photos of the props that go into these.
So this one just came out like last December.
Yep. That's Pablo Hidalgo worked on this one. So he's like one of the story guys at Lucas.
This will set you back, what, like 20 bucks or so? Something like
probably
that?
A little cheaper than
These
that.
ones, I bought the episode 1, 2, and 3, as well as the original trilogy one. If you go on Amazon and you look at them used, you can get them for literally like $4, shipping included, because they're selling them for like a penny because somebody dumped out their childhood bookshelf at the Goodwill or whatever. But yeah, like I got just all the prequel books, and like the prequels, say what you will about them, they had some really cool props and like plenty of great costumes, and it's all great details in there of that.
Yeah,
so.
I think that's the most important thing is sort of looking in and being like, all right, so I'm not crazy about episode 1, but they built a lot of stuff for that movie, and like let's get in there and take a look.
You know what's really cool?
What's up?
This is something I got that I'm really proud of. I love this thing.
No,
I love this thing so much. It's so great. So I went on, I think it was on, you can do this on a lot of websites. I think I did this on Walmart, but I went and you can get custom photo blankets. And so like this is a fun goof I did.
Get it up real high.
Yeah, look at this. So like I kept texting this image to my fiance, and she was like, "Stop sending me that. It looks like he has a little pube mustache. It's awful." And I kept sending it to her and scaring her with it, and she was like, "Stop sending me that. Just stop it." And so then I went online. And I got a high-res image of this awful screaming ape thing, and I got it printed on this blanket. It's like a really nice, like good quality weave. It's a nice cozy blanket, but like. I brought it home and I was like, "Hey, honey, look at this!" And she's like, "Get that out of my house." And I kept putting it on the bed.
And then you brought it here, and we're like, "Get this out of our house."
She's like, "Seriously, get that out of our house." So now it's on our set. It's
so anyway, you can take horrible, ugly things from nature and put them on giant blankets. You can take a picture of Max and I and put it on a blanket. That'd be a cool thing to do in your house.
Please do. Yeah,
please
it'd be great.
And send us a picture. We'll send you some cool prize package if you're the first to do that. Even if you're the second to do that, because I feel like no one should do that. So if there's 2 people to do that. I think you win something.
If we got a blanket of us sitting here, we could hang it up and then we could sneak out the back, like active camo.